Oh, hey, so here's the last bit of James. Okay, we read through the entire book really quickly. This is chapter 5, the third part. The prayer of faith. Is anyone among you in trouble? Let them pray. This is something that gets overlooked all the time. People are like, let me scramble and try to figure this out myself and talk to the right people or whatever. Stop and pray. Is anyone happy? Let them sing songs of praise. Let them thank God for what they've done, for what he's done for them. Is anyone among you sick? Let them call the elders of the church to pray over them and anoint them with oil in the name of the Lord. And the prayer offered in faith will make the sick person well again. The Lord will raise them up. If they have sinned, they will be forgiven. Therefore, confess your sins to each other and pray for each other so that you may be healed. The prayer of a righteous person is powerful and effective. Now, I've seen this time and time again. I've seen people that were in positions where you go, I know you're a Christian, I know you're a leader, blah, blah, blah. And I've been in a lot of small groups with people, and they go, man, I have messed up. And they start telling you some stuff, and you go, God, you did all that? Like, I thought you were a Christian. I thought you were a leader. But I don't have that reaction anymore. When somebody says, man, I'm struggling with this, I go, that is hard. That is hard to deal with. And it is even harder for you to come clean and to confess that to us, right? It's not as hard to confess it to the world, sadly. But it's hard to confess that to us because what you're saying is, I'm not a good Christian. And I've done wrong even when I know better. But it says, if they've sinned, they will be forgiven. Therefore, confess your sins to each other and pray for each other so that you may be healed. Confess your sins and pray for each other so that you can be healed. God can heal anything, any of your ailments, any of your stuff that needs to be done. And then it says the prayer of a righteous person is powerful and effective. God hears our prayers and he listens. And he goes, I'm sorry, what did you say? You've got my ear. Now tell me what you want. We're going to go on, but we're going to circle back to this. Elijah was a human being, even as we are. He prayed earnestly that it would not rain, and it did not rain on the land for 3.5 years. He was a guy just like us, okay? Again, he prayed, and the heavens gave rain, and the earth produced its crops. My brothers and sisters, if one of you should wander from the truth, and someone should bring that person back, remember this. Whoever turns a sinner from the error of their ways will save them from death and cover over a multitude of sins. That is so very important. It's important for the person that has made a mistake, a deliberate mistake, that has sinned on purpose, for them to come back and confess it. And it is also important for us they're waiting to go, we forgive you, we love you, let me hug you. I know this must be hard. It must have been hard out there. And welcome back to the family, because then we save them from death and we cover over a multitude of sins. They're forgotten. God forgets about them. And you know who else needs to forget about them? We do. We need to go, yeah, they strayed. And now they're back in the fold. Now they're one of us again. And I can't tell you what a beautiful thing it is to see somebody who's fallen away and to come back. And if that's you, just understand that no matter what anybody else in the world says, if you've strayed and you want to come back, God is there with open arms, and he's like, I love you and I want you back. And the truth is that you should have Christians around you that feel the same way, that go, I have been waiting to forgive you. I've been waiting. I've been looking for the opportunity to take you back home. Let me bring you back into the fold. Let me welcome you. Let me make you feel like you are one of us again, because you are. And that is important. Love you guys. I hope you enjoyed this.